We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
John Lester gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, H?
Well, last outing, he came off a complete game shutout. So, to me, it's going to be how deep can he go in the game? Does he have that stamina and that ability to back it up again? Because he worked hard last game. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, number 66.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And, Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now Lester's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. His past history against John Lester, 0 for 11. One out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1 pitch. Runners going. And this is fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. First and second now, 1 man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Adrian now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball rolled softly to second. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does probably better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Turner is over. 1 out.
Batting second, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Schwarber rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Anthony
Stepping into the
Rizzo.
box, Anthony Rizzo. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-0 delivery. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ben Zobrist would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Logan Forsythe. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bryant is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Barnes.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. A fastball that just misses inside. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Kenta Maeda. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Kenta Maeda.
Pitch on the way. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch. In there, 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. High in the air out to center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Third inning, no score to this point. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, John Lester. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box, John Jay hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
In now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
0-2 now from Lester. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now Lester's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Stepping in now, Scott Van Slyke, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Kyle
Leading off for the
Schwarber.
Cubs,
He'll look to get something going
left
here in this
fielder,
scoreless ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust
Now
him
batting,
inside, and he might have held
third
on to it
baseman,
just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball.
First
You look in that
baseman,
column,
number
it says 2
44.
hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the single.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. That misses 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Here's the 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Forsythe is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Hit to short. He's got it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Chicago. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher it, Austin Barnes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Standing in, Kenta Maeda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Called strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yasiel Puig is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Jay, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Justin Turner.
Baseman,
as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. Digging in, John Lester. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks
Now
razor
batting.
sharp from what I can tell,
Center
so
fielder,
I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, John Jay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chop foul wide of first. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gutierrez on the move, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Shoots this one over to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it's still 3-1. Here's Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he got him.
The batter, center fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Swing and a liner. Foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Bryant. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses, ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
In there, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Rizzo.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alex Wood is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Alex Wood.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Forsythe.
Carl Edwards Jr. will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Carl Edwards Jr.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Striding in once again, Austin Barnes. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Full count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Hatcher will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Toles is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 60. Andrew
digging in once again, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting, catcher, Carl Edwards Jr.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now is John Jay. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Pedro
attention,
Strop
please.
will come on in
Now
relief as
pitching
he'll
for the
make his
Cubs,
second appearance of the
number
season so
46,
far.
Pedro Strop.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A called strike over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. In now is Yasiel Puig. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate.
Turner.
We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that one stayed too low apparently. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The center fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs are on top 3-2. Sergio Romo is on to pitch
pitching
out of the
for Los
bullpen in the
Angeles,
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Javier Baez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Seager is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Hit well on the ground to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Here's Adrian now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side.
Matches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Here comes another 0-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. Gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitcher Romo, number 26, Chase Utley.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
The 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. Gonzalez is digging for home. In to score the runner from second. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
What a comeback. Down one, you pick up the 2 RBI hit. Now let's see if they're able to shut the game down with their pitching.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Mike Montgomery will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Mike Montgomery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And hang on. It looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Now the runner's on his way home. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Russell onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Yasiel Puig. Swing and a liner. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now. Here it comes. 2-0. Shot back up the middle, and he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Franklin Gutierrez.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 6-3. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
For the Cubs, second baseman, number 18.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fouled back. Ready on 1-2. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Here's Addison Russell. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Runners on first with 1 down. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Wilson Contreras, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson, out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert Almora.
Miguel Montero will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Miguel Montero.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Two and 0. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Sergio Romo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious